Go outside, go on a run. I'll tell you, today was not a day I was supposed to run. I was not feeling it. I haven't even ate anything. Swear to God, I haven't ate shit. I drank water, but I ain't eat nothing. It's probably 86, 85. But we still came outside and we did something to benefit our bodies for later. I appreciate what I did for myself by going on this run. My family gonna appreciate it because I'm gonna be a better family member. A nigga call me right now. Right now, a nigga feel like he on top of the moon. So, outsider, outsider. I see Wood again. I have Wood. You been consistent too, Wood. What you try to be a mod or something? I done seen you in a couple lives. Right now, the mod is left for outsider. Outsider's the honorary mod for the chat, if that makes sense. If outsider rock with you, then I rock with you too. If outsider say block you, I gotta block you. You hear me? That's just because outsider is the most consistent. For me, I like to deal with consistency. Consistently for the past 60 days, because we're going on 60 videos. You guys have seen me, not all of the videos, but a lot of the videos. Y'all have seen me come outside. Y'all have seen me go on a run. Y'all have seen me go on a walk. Y'all have seen me do something to put myself in a better headspace, a clear mindset when I need it. I could be showing y'all anything on this internet. I could be showing y'all while I'm doing useless activities, when I'm not being beneficial to myself or my surrounding. But I come online and I show y'all the proof of when a nigga go outside. When I say go on a run, most of the time it's because I just finished mine. Godfrey. Yo, Godfrey is actually a comedian. Yeah, he a comedian. He's hilarious, actually. I'm not even gonna hold you. I would say he's the king of impersonations. I think I just saw a stray cat kill a snake and carry it into the bush. I think that's what I just saw. I just saw a stray cat. I saw him kill the snake and drag his ass into the bush to eat him. Even in the streets of Arlington, it is a jungle. I be telling you all the time, I live in the bush. I come from the bush. This is what I'm talking about. You don't see those things unless you're in the bush. I'm a bush nigga. Whether you guys want to subscribe to that ideology or not, just know I'm telling you, I'm a bush nigga. And I see bush activity all the time. So, today, the topic is no surrender. Again, the topic is no surrender. Now, what do I mean by no surrender? Why, sure, I'll tell you. This is what I mean by no surrender. Oh, see, I'm looking at a girl in the car, trip. Staring at Shorty and I trip. I gotta focus. Stay focused, I can. No surrender. What does this mean? This means don't back down. Don't back down. Now, I'm a young man, but I'm still learning what it means to be a man firsthand. So, that being said, a man is judged or has two things in this world. In this world, okay, my breath is recovered. He has his word and his balls. Okay, his word and his balls. Well, his genitals, but his balls. This is a saying that I've heard over and over and over again. You can control one of those two things. You can control both, but you can control what happens when the one get activated. But you can control your mouth here, right? And what do I mean by control your mouth here? Your vox, your fruit. It means, to me at least, this is what it means. Ice cream truck. To me, it means the way you react to the things around you, the way you react to triggers around you, people, places, things, the way you decide to vocally respond to these things, they matter. As a man, at least, they matter. Your credibility is based on how you react to these things on a consistent basis. If you are too quick to lash out, then people will know you as a tempered soul. If you are too quick to respond, then you may not be an individual that people will trust to listen when they need you to just listen, right? And when you're an individual that is slow to speak, you allow everyone to say what they gotta say, and then you formulate your response once they are finished. That's when you now become trusted with deep conversation. That's when people will begin to give you their deepest secrets. They'll begin to trust you to advise them and blah, blah, blah. So how does that relate to no surrender? Now, as a man, this may make you passive, though. If you're not careful, you may still come from a passive, or you may formulate that, okay, well, maybe I should be slow to speak, but you might OD it. You might end up putting yourself in a situation where people now begin to overtalk you. They may begin to, overexpress where they want your manhood to go. And that's where I say, or that's why I say, no surrender. That's why I say no surrender. Because even though, me being a young man, right, I have a lot of older individuals that I take advice from, that I will take heed to. I will shut my mouth for them to express their experience that I want. Because that's the goal when you have mentors. Your mentors are there to give you their experience so that you don't have to fall into the same traps that they fell into. You can have a smoother walk to your success than they did. That's the point of having a mentor. So, that being said, you're not supposed to surrender who you are and what you feel for in the name of respect, or in the name of you trying to be passive. You're not supposed to be passive as a man. You should be passive in certain aspects, but not 100%. Your physicality is what makes you a man. That's why you're trusted to be what you are on this earth. You know what I mean? You gotta do, so you gotta be physical sometimes. You gotta be not aggressive, but you gotta have that you feel me? You gotta have that grr, so that you can do what it is you gotta do on a day-to-day as a man. You hear me? Let me read some of these comments. Damn, that's a lot of comments. Hold on, let me get around the back. Oh shit, that nigga on the bridge. Damn. Hell no. Hell no. Not me. Nigga sitting off the bridge. You said, can you put the camera far from your head? That'd be better. Oh, you don't like that? How you doing? You don't like that I put the camera close to my face? I look good. So I want y'all to see as much as my face in the screen as possible. I'm not trying to hide my face. Nah, I want y'all to see that. I look good. You said, that's wow, 6 more until it's 400. Yeah, 6 more until 400 subscribers. We're almost there. Outsider, you saw me, you subscribed when I was at like 270. When I first started the lives, I saw your name. So you've been with me, you've been seeing the consistency. You said, how long does crack hit last, little bro? I don't do crack, never had crack. Fent got him feeling like Tony. No. Said, you guys is not reading the comments. Let's leave this live and move to another. Ice cream. He's talking. He looks at the chat when he's done. Right. Outsider. See, outsider knows. He said, I have wood. W man. Boy Tarde. You said, hello, bro. It's King of Nigeria. We need 1,000 for our people. Bastard dog. I'm not sending you nothing. I will not send you a dime. In fact, I need you people to send me my own money. You said Ligma got shot. Who's Ligma? Your band Ligma got shot. Can me mod, bro? Outsider is the only mod. Lick my balls. This is the speed limit to your joke. It was a good joke. But I give 30. 30 out of 100, by the way. Therefore, you failed. I did fall into the trap. I did. Outsider, I did. Outsider, I'm even disappointed because usually I ignore it. Usually I don't even play into that. But this one I fell for the trap. It was like a Venus fly trap, I'll say. I flew in there, I felt the nectar. I was like, all right, bet this looks comfortable. Let me just go in there. Oh, look, sugar. And then the nigga said, smack. So he got me on this one. I'm not even mad. I'll take my L. I went on a run today. I hope you did the same thing. I hope you're getting yourself better on this earth. And not just being a troll in the chat. It was funny though. Ligma. I said, oh, what's Ligma? What's Ligma? You said, oh, lick my balls. It was funny. I can't lie, it was funny. Oh, then if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, since you got me and all that, let's become one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. After we get to 400, the goal is 500. And then eventually we'll get to 1,000. Eventually we'll get to 1,000. So let's talk now. Don't be too passive though. As an individual, don't be way too passive. I'm talking about the men. Because if you're too passive, I'm only speaking from experience. There was a time where I was overdoing the being quiet. It's never too much quietness. You can never be too quiet. But people may detect your silence as you being vulnerable. And then, that being said, when they think you're vulnerable, they will try to drive your ship, your being, your essence. When I say drive your being, they'll try to direct you. And as a man, that's rule like hell no. You drive your ship. You steer yourself. You take advice. You take heed. But you make the final decision in every decision that you walk in this life. You don't ever sacrifice what you feel or who you are in the name of trying to hold it down or to be respectful or none of that. Because then, just like I always say, when you're on a goal and you're doing the same thing over and over and you look up and then you eventually see you're where you want to be, You'll do the opposite and you'll look up and you'll be living someone else's fantasy of you. And if you go too deep in, you're fucked. So, how do you play it? How do you put yourself in a situation to express yourself just enough, but also learn when to shut up so that the people in your life that are meant to lead you to the promised land, you allow them to lead you. Just know that, one, you don't have all the answers. You can't have all the answers because you're doing this shit live right now. So it's not possible for you to have all the answers. So that's why you get people in your life that are older than you in your walk of life, and you figure out game from them. If this is a person that's really in sync with you, they'll give you the game without you even knowing. And they'll find a way to put you through trials and tribulations that you'll need to go through. And you won't even know that you're going through the test. And that's the best way to go through the test. When you go through it and a person is putting you through it and you don't even know you're going through it. Because that's when experience actually happens. Versus when you're doing something and it's being spoon-fed to you, like, all right, do this, then do this, then do this. If you do it that way, you're harming yourself. You're not going to appreciate it. You're not going to take it in fully. And if you don't take it in fully, then now you're in a place where you're in the way. You might take up space in an industry you don't even belong in. You hear me? So, be smart about how you move and shut up sometimes and take advice from your OG. Because you don't know all the answers, Slim. You don't. You can't know all the answers in this walk of life if you're going through it the first time. Find people that are older than you. People that you respect. People that you trust. Me personally, I don't listen to you if I haven't seen you do what you're telling me to do. I can't just go off of what someone else said about you. I can't go off of none of that shit. I gotta see it. Because when I see it, I know I'm in a place where I could take anything you say, because if you have that certain thing that I'm trying to learn, that means you went through the test that I'm going through right now, and you beat them already. So if you beat them already, you're a credible source. And I deal with credible people. I don't deal with people that are not credible in what they do, because I'm credible in what I do. Time in and time out, when it's time for me to perform, whenever it's time for me to get whatever I got to get done, I get it done. 100%. And I say that with confidence because it is the truth, and people will vouch for me. As a man, that's what you have in this life. Your word and your balls. You don't even need people's stamp of approval, but nigga, if you credible, shit, the streets will talk for you. You may not even know, but the streets will be like, bro, yeah, you know that one nigga? Yeah, that one nigga Akeem, bro, that nigga crazy. Yeah, I dealt with him a few times, bro. Every time he do something, he do it like Kobe. He try to beat everybody. That nigga sick, right? That nigga sick. That nigga crazy, right? And then you in your head, you like, you don't even know, right? So then people get to getting around you, they may get to showing you what it is that is already known about you. They may get to showing you, you know, and then you sitting there, you like, huh? Fuck it, why is this individual moving like that? But then in you know, well, obviously they ain't come tell you, but you could just assume. You get it? You could just assume. Because I just earlier said that, or I said earlier that They can tell you, so you're not gonna know. But just know sometimes the streets will talk for you. People will speak you up for you, so that you don't have to speak up yourself or speak highly of yourself. You know, I hope my English don't be the best. I'm not gonna hold you. My English don't be the best all the time. He said, "Oh, subscribe, like, I would like." Marshall, I badly need a motorcycle, but I'm scared of crashing. I need help. Yeah, my folks was telling me get a motorcycle too. I was like, hell no. For that same reason, I'm not about to crash. I got a friend that had a bike. Somebody hit him and then drove off. He got some insurance money, but still, that's not sweet. Nigga, you fell off a bike. Could have died. So that's one of the risks. How you doing? I don't think I'm gonna take that risk. That's one of them I'm not taking. I'm cool off that risk. That's dead. That's one of them other risks. How you? So, be a credible. You good? You good? Be credible. Be a credible source. As a man, it's way better to be credible than to be socially accepted. You don't need to be socially accepted. It don't matter how people feel about you socially. When they speak about how you do your job, how you do what you're known for, when they speak about that, your name needs to be untarnished. If you can guarantee that your name is untarnished in whatever you do, that's rule. I guess that's the main way you can see as a man that you are credible. And also, just remember this too. Just because you are credible, it doesn't mean that other people have to see you as credible. That's another thing that comes with being a man. Just because you know you're the one, it doesn't mean that other people got to see that too. Everybody's walking their own walk. Everybody has the right to feel like they're the one. So nobody has to sacrifice them being the one for them to say you're the one. Remember that. No worries, outsider. You don't got to apologize for leaving. You showed up. You showed up. Thank you for showing up. You showed up. So I'm listening to James Fauntleroy's Christmas album. We got 25 songs on it, so I'm not done. I'm halfway through. I'll say this, right? I see where Frank got his shit from, bro. And I'm not saying that Frank copied him or like Frank did anything to like, but I'm just saying the layering, I hear Frank through Dreams. So it makes me feel like I hear James through Frank. You know what I mean? Respectfully though, that's just, I don't know what their history is. I know they fertilized them together, but it just sounds like Frank, who was one of my bigger inspirations on the music tip, it sounds like James might be one of his bigger inspirations on the music tip. And that speaks to, in this music industry, everybody that you think is the big homie, they got a big homie too. You know what I mean? When you really start to do your homework on this music shit, you start to see names pop up. Oh, I think that's my dad. And shout out to Polo G. Polo G has a nice song on this album where I can relate. I have a great father in my life. I didn't always understand the man. Still don't understand that man. Sometimes I don't want to curse. I don't understand him all the time. But one thing I will say is that nigga shows up when I need it. When I'm really down and out, bro. I could tell him something, he gonna be there. And I'm blessed by Allah to still have him in my life, because when he was growing up, his father died when he was young. He had to provide for his family after his father died very young. So he's doing a good job as a father. So I'm gonna have to do a good job as a father. Oh, okay, I'm good. But what the hell? So yes, y'all. My ass is about to end the live. I did what I needed to do and I said what I needed to say. I need to get back home so that I get there at a reasonable time so my dad doesn't yell at me. Because he's going to yell at me. He's going to be like, hey, you told me come. And then, you're not there. I'm leaving. Then I'm going to be like, Dad, no. You know what I mean? And if anybody got a problem with me saying I don't listen and blah, 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 and this, and the third, nigga, blame my father. I ain't seen my pop. I seen my dad listen to 2-3 people on this earth. I seen 2-3 people look at my dad and be like, no, do this. And then my dad shut up and they did it. And that was him telling me, see, even me, I have people that I listen to, so you gotta listen. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm done giving y'all fatherly advice. I'm about to get off this live. Thank you guys for tuning in. Man,